guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video where I'm going to be expanding my guinea pig's cage and like sorting out some of my guinea pig items and moving them so I can expand the cage. Now this was so unexpected. I did not think I'd be able to do this at all. However, I've managed to work out a way that I can have a 2x6 just all on one level. Currently they have a 2x5 with a 1x2 loft. If you're new here, then that's what their cage is like. But I'm going to be able to have a 2x5 with like a 1x2 like kind of L shape sort of thing, which is going to go back here. You can't really see right now, but like it's going to go back here, and I've got my wardrobe just like to the side here, and that's going to move slightly so I can fit it in. However, first I've got to sort out a load of my guinea pig items. So I've got to move them all from this shelving unit that I have into a drawer in my wardrobe. And then I have to dismantle the shelving unit because it's actually made of CNC grids, because I had some spare, so I just kind of made it to put all the stuff in because I have a lot of guinea pig things now. But it's going to be going into like a drawer which is just down here in my wardrobe. So there should be quite a lot of room in there. There should be enough room, but if not, there's another drawer that I have that I might be able to put some of the things I don't use as much in if I can move some of the things out of there. But this drawer is already empty just because I had quite a lot of like personal things in there, so I kind of emptied it already just so I could go straight away and show you guys an empty drawer and put things in there. I'm also, I think, going to be cutting a load of new Coroplast for the bottom of here, for the whole cage. I think I was debating just doing the 1x2 like new part of the cage, but I think I'm going to try and do the whole cage again, just to keep on top of it. Keeps it clean, keeps it nice and fresh. So I don't think I'm going to be cutting the Coroplast on camera just because I cannot do it in this room, just because the sheets are too big. So I have to do it downstairs and there'll be other people around, so I probably won't do it on camera. It's also really difficult to film it just because of how big the sheets are, and I just don't have room anywhere to do that for you guys, unfortunately. But I'm going to show you guys sorting all my stuff out, and then I'm going to show you guys the sheets afterwards, and then I'm going to be doing the cage probably tomorrow after I've sorted everything out. So this is like the setup I currently have. So it's like a shelving unit made of the CNC grids. I have a house, like a wooden one over here, but all my fleece and stuff goes here, all the stuff I use quite often. I have like 3 cubes up here. The only thing I'm not sure where I'm going to be putting is this carrier, just because this is not fitting in the drawer. It might just stay at the side of the wardrobe, but otherwise I'm hoping that I can move a lot of this into the drawer in my wardrobe. So that's what we're going to be doing now. I think I'm just going to do like a time lapse of moving all the stuff into the drawer. So guys, I managed to get all the stuff that they kind of have like for regular cage cleanings quite often in here. However, I have so much stuff left. I kind of completely underestimated how much this drawer would take. So I'm going to have to try and clean out this other drawer that I've got before I put all that stuff in, because I have nowhere to put it right now. Most of that stuff I don't use all the time anyway, so it's alright. But yeah, it kind of still needs somewhere to go. Okay guys, here's the finished drawer. I managed to fit everything in. It is a bit of a squeeze, but this stuff, as I said, I don't use very often, so it's not too bad. It's also quite close to the cage, but again, I don't use this stuff that often. Only really in emergencies. I might start using these more again, but I'm undecided yet, so if I need them I will bring them forward, but otherwise it's not too bad. I can get everything out of here and it looks quite nice as well. So that is this drawer, and then I've got the other drawer full of the stuff I use more often. Now this is what remains on these shelves. However, I think I'm probably going to get rid of most of this stuff. Like this house is quite old now and I don't use it anyway. and the toys back there, again, I don't use them because the guinea pigs don't really like them and they're really old anyway, so they will probably get binned. But for now I'm going to just put them to the side so I can dismantle this. Okay guys, I've just moved the wardrobe and cleaned the floor and just cleaned like loads of things. I didn't show you guys, but I also moved this out like slightly and got all behind the cage and just cleaned like a bit that had fallen at the back and like at the sides of the cage and things like that. You saw me though organising the grids. I have like 3 different like shapes and sizes of like the CNC grids, which makes putting the cage together really hard just because they're like half a centimetre or a centimetre out, and then obviously once you add them together it kind of adds up. So I kind of sorted them out into like what I think, like which ones I think they are. I can kind of tell from like the thickness. This is like a bad one to use as an example because this one is a shelf one, but the different thickness of the top and just kind of lining them up next to each other, like on top of each other and things, you can kind of tell which ones are which. So I organised them, cleaned the floor, I organised these things as well. But yeah, that's basically me done for today. All I've got to do now is the coroplast, and I'll probably do that today, but as I said earlier, I won't be able to show you guys that, so I'll probably just like come and show you guys that up here, me sitting here and just show you guys that. But otherwise I'm going to be doing the cage itself tomorrow, I think, just because I've only had this like cage liners in for 2 days now, not even that. So I didn't want to do it early and like completely throw off the schedule. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be adding on the new 1x2, removing the loft, putting the new coroplast in. But otherwise I've done everything now, and I will see you guys when I've done the coroplast. Okay guys, as you can probably tell by the change of clothes, it is the next day. So today I'm going to be changing the cage and adding on the extensions. So I did do the coroplast cutting yesterday, however it was really late by the time I was done, so I didn't film it like afterwards. So I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. I do have to duct tape it first though, as I haven't like stuck it together yet. I just kind of cut it and scored it and things yesterday. Okay guys, so I've just duct taped my coroplast, however it's huge, so I'm just going to show you it when I'm like putting it in to the cage. So now comes the fun part, so I'm going to be expanding the cage now and like cleaning it all out, taking the old coroplast out, putting the new stuff in, taking down the loft and all of that stuff, and then setting up the new cage. So I do have like pink llama fleece that I'm going to be using for this, and I'm super excited. The guinea pigs are now outside because it's really sunny again today and warm. So they've gone outside on the grass. And then I'm going to show you guys the cage after it's done, and then show you guys the piggies' reactions later on today. Okay guys, so that's all I can do for now, up until I get the stuff from outside for the pigs. I think there's only one more thing I want to add in here anyway, really, apart from obviously the pigs themselves. I'm really happy with it. Again, the chloroplast was really annoying and I just cannot cut it to save my life or anything like that. But overall, apart from this grid that keeps on falling apart, apart from that grid, I'm super happy with all of it. It looks so good and I love how much room they've got now to like run around just on the floor. They've got this whole bit extra and it just looks so much bigger and it just looks so much better. And this is like the dream cage for like obviously my room size I have. But for the room that I have right now and everything, this is the dream cage that I wanted. I've done all sorts of like figurations of 2x6, but like part of it being a loft, but to have it all on one level is absolutely brilliant and I can't believe I managed to do it finally. But I have, and I'm super happy with it. So I will be back probably in a couple of hours when I have my pigs, who will have finished eating like grass outside and stuff and enjoying themselves in the sun. They absolutely love it out there, so I'll give them a couple more hours until I put them back and then we'll see them exploring their new cage. Okay guys, I've got the piggies now. I've got Flo on my knee here and we're going to put them in the cage and see what they think of it and just let them explore, and I'll show you guys what they do when they first come in. Okay guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this. They are loving their cage. Well, I think they are. They're all just like running around and kind of investigating. Hi Ginny. As of the moment. So yeah, I'm super excited about this new setup. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video as much as I have enjoyed like making it and doing this new cage. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.